I'm making an artist's book that combines selected texts out of Whitman juxtaposed with chlorophyll prints of mainly soldiers' portraits from the Liljenquist family collection of Civil War photographs in the Library of Congress. The show is called War Memoranda, Photography, Walt Whitman of the Civil War, and it'll be in the Taubman Museum of Art in Roanoke this spring. There's a running motif in Whitman of this gaze, this moment when his speaker, looks someone in the face and there's a sense of a soul-to-soul, face-to-face moment. And it recurs. It happens in the early poems, the pre-war poems, but then it's very frequent in the war poems from drum taps. And when I noticed this, I just started splicing out passages that recorded this moment and put each one on a separate page and found images in the Liljenquist Collection and some of Whitman's portraits of the poet, to juxtapose with them. And that's basically the work. I saw some work by the wonderful artist Binh Dahn, a West Coast artist. And he had some of his leaf prints in a group show in the museum down in Roanoke, and I went and I saw it, and they just knocked my socks off. His subject matter then was mainly Cambodian victims of the Khmer Rouge genocide, but also some iconic images from the Vietnam War. And the fact that they were embedded in the flesh of living leaves struck me both as a sort of an expression of a kind of resurrection of these long dead, but also it was inevitable to think about Whitman and his central trope of the leaves of grass. We have some ghostly images in some witness tree leaves, and we're kind of calling them battlefield ghosts. They're sometimes a little fainter than in the kinds of leaves that we've been using, hostas, hydrangeas, nasturtiums. If you use tree leaves, you don't quite get the quality of image, but there's something about doing these things in leaves that are growing right out of the ground where so much blood was shed. I'd been making books with simple, high-quality copier text, and that didn't particularly satisfy me, so I was looking for a letterpress partner. But a person who's doing letterpress isn't particularly interested in doing an edition of 5. So I looked around for cooperatives, and I used to live in Charlottesville. I knew about the Virginia Foundation for the Humanities. I had met Joseph Beery. I'd found out about the VABC, and I started getting a newsletter, and I saw that Garrett was offering a letterpress class, a week-long letterpress class, so I put that on my agenda for the summer. I've joined now, so I can come up and use the presses, and it is the solution. These faces bear testimony, slumbering or awake. They show their descent from the Master himself. Off the word I have spoken, I accept no one. Red, white, or black, all are deific. In each house is the ovum. It comes forth after 1,000 years. Spots or cracks at the windows do not disturb me. Tall and sufficient stand behind and make signs to me. I read the promise and patiently wait.